Okay, guys, so we have Robin Boaen from Robin Boaen Group with Keller Williams. She is a listed agent, and we have Phyllis Cheong with SWBC. She is with their lending company, and we just wanted to kind of have them interview each other to let us know how buying and selling homes and how lending has changed in this time of COVID-19. So they have some questions that they're going to ask, and hopefully it'll be very informative. And I know we're all ready to get back to the office, so this is not very traditional, but I'm so glad that we have the ability to still be able to do things like this. So, ladies, I'm going to hop off and let y'all take it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you for joining us, Phyllis, and I appreciate your allowing us the opportunity to pick your brain a little bit. But
Sure.
Just wanted to see if we can't update the public a little bit about how lending has changed since the coronavirus first started.
Okay. Well, Robin, like everybody else in our industry, we've had to make some changes. And while working remotely, we are still connecting and working together as a team with our processors and underwriters. And we are actually communicating through internet, phone, and video conferencing. But one thing that has not changed is we are still taking applications by phone and online. We have a application process online called Turnkey, and it's a very secure and safe way for customers to apply and upload their information to us, and it's also a way that we can process their loan quickly and makes for timely closings.
That's awesome. Well, good. So have you seen things tighten up at all, or what are you seeing as far as people getting financing, or I know everybody's a little nervous out there about what's going on. Has there been any changes with that?
Yes, there have been some changes. We see the government credit score guidelines tightening a little bit right now for VA and FHA mortgages. The credit score requirements are 640. So those have increased a little bit. We've seen some of our jumbo lenders, and jumbo financing is anything over 510 we've seen some of the jumbo lenders pulling out. So we still do have some jumbo investors, but they are tightening their debt to income requirements, and they're eliminating some programs such as investor loans and cash out refinances. But for home purchases, we still have some good lenders in place for jumbo financing if there's a need for that.
Yeah, awesome. What are rates looking like? Are they, how much have they changed since the coronavirus occurred?
Well, rates are great. They're still staying low. We've got rates as low as 3% on a 30-year fixed. We've got 15-year terms as low as 2.75, maybe 2.5 with some buy down costs. So the rates are staying low, just depending on the loan program that the buyer chooses to go with. We've got some great first-time home buyer programs. We still have the 3% down under the Home Ready program guidelines. We still have the FHA 3.5%. We're still doing military VA loans at 100%. And then there's still the USDA guidelines loan programs at 100% for Effingham, Bryan County, and west of 95 in Chatham.
Yeah. So there is some things out there for first-time home buyers, the 3% down.
Sure. And there are some, depending on the loan program, there are some specific credit score requirements, household income requirements, and debt to income requirements that may be applicable to each of those programs.
Right.
But they are still out there, and we still have buyers inquiring daily about these loan programs.
Right. Well, what is like the first step for somebody just starting out the process? What do you recommend the first step to do? Now, I always tell people the first step is to get with a local lender, and let's make sure what they qualify for. And
Absolutely, that's the first step. Call a local lender. one that, you know, will be processing, underwriting, and funding your loan locally. And start there and give them your income information. Let them pull your credit. Let them review the loan programs that that you qualify for, and then connect with your lender, and you know what price range to look in, and you know what loan program you're applying for, and it makes the process go a lot smoother and easier.
Yeah, you don't have anything happen at the end that could
Right.
jeopardize things. Yeah,
that's right. You know up front what your buying power is. Yeah.
Right, exactly. What are typical closing costs these days that people need to know about? It's pretty.
Well, I would say your closing costs typically run, as a rule, about 3% of your loan amount. They include services like your attorney, your credit report, the title search, closing attorney fees, recording fees, those types of things that are involved with the purchase of a home. And in some instances, the buyer can negotiate with the seller to cover some of those costs so that they can get into the home with a minimum down payment.
Right.
But those are things that by pre-qualifying and talking to a lender before they start searching for a home, they'll know what to expect, what those costs will be.
Right. And there are some still 100% down.
Yes.
Or no percent down, 100% financing programs, I guess.
Just the USDA loan program, and the
VA.
And the VA. Those are the only 100% right now.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, sounds like, things are kind of rocking and rolling still.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and I might add there's some down payment assistance programs. Georgia Dream has some down payment assistance programs for first responders, healthcare providers, teachers, and then the city of Savannah does offer some down payment assistance for homes purchased in certain areas of the city of Savannah.
Right. Yeah, I saw one the other day. They got $15,000.
Yeah, and that's usually in areas that they're trying to revitalize in the city.
Awesome. Well, you said you could apply online. Can you give us that information again?
Sure. It's SWBCmortgage.com/Phyllis Cheong. That will take them directly to my webpage, and there's a tab there to apply online. Once they apply online, it'll allow them to enter their financial information, upload pay stubs, W-2s, tax returns, and it's a safe, secured process. Once they submit the application, I receive an email letting me know that it's there, and I can typically review the income and credit and give them some information within 30 minutes.
Yeah, get started. Well, thank you so much, Phyllis. That was some great information. Again, Phyllis Cheong at SWBC. Her phone number is 912-657-4000. If you want to contact Phyllis for more details, we'll be happy to sit down with you or over a call right now, right? Almost don't have to go into the office.
That's right. That's right. We can do by phone or online.
Or Zoom even.
Yeah, or Zoom. That's right. We can video conference.
Yeah. Hopefully things will be back to normal real soon. But in the meantime, you guys stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, Robin. Thank you. Bye-bye.